Hi everyone, it's Cynthia from Ladybug Hugs. This tutorial is going to touch on taking care of your brushes. Do as I say, not as I do. I am very bad sometimes for that. I use brushes I get at the dollar store or online. For painting on brushes because rocks are very, very hard on your brushes. I am a professional artist and I do have brushes that are sable, or I do have those $15-20 brushes. I only have like one or two of those and I will not use those to paint on rocks. But I do have some that I've left in the water too long. And as you can tell, this is what happens. The brush is still good. The bristles are still good. They're a little stiff, but it's just peeling. So you have to be careful when you're painting with it. You have to make sure that there's nothing peeling that's going to land in your paint. If you're using plastic brushes such as this one, be aware that sometimes the tip comes off, and water, if it sits in the water too long, will accumulate in this little well, so that when you're painting, you're going to get water beads coming in along the strands of hair. And it's very irritating because all of a sudden your paint gets diluted and then it screws everything up and you're just like, ugh, this is not what I wanted. So just be aware of that. So when you're washing your brushes, if you need to soak them, you don't really want to go past really the metal part here, okay? And what I do is I usually use a drop of shampoo, human shampoo. You can buy the cheap stuff at the dollar store, it really doesn't matter. And that will keep your bristles really nice and soft. Now, if for whatever reason you do like me and you don't wash them right away, that's okay. Just soak your brushes in Blue Dawn dishwashing soap and hot water, like just up to here. Okay, there goes the dog. And let them soak for a few hours, and then gently use your nails and pry them apart and get as much of the dried paint off as you can. Be gentle. I mean, even if it's a dollar brush, sometimes you can get some really, really good name brand brushes at the dollar store. It's scary what you can get now. So just clean them up as best as you can, and then when you're ready to wash your brushes, what you do is you put a little bit of shampoo in the palm of your hand. Where's my thing? We shall pretend that this thing is the palm of my hand. Okay, so you will put a little bit of shampoo here, and with lukewarm water, you're just going to swirl your brush and then you're going to get it nice and soapy, and just really, 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 really lather it up really good and just wet it real good, and then you're going to rinse it very, very well. And then you're going to look at the bristles to make sure that they're nice and clean. If they're not, you're going to do it again. And then you're going to look at your bristles. And if they're nice and clean, you're going to rinse it under running water. And then you're going to pull the bristles flat or pointy like this, so that the next time you're ready to use them, they're not going to be fluffy like this. See the difference? Which is, you do not want really this. That's just the way I do it. Sometimes what I do with the really good brushes, if I can get a hold of them, is I actually do a conditioning treatment as well with conditioner for human hair. The same goes for the daubers with the sponges. I just do the shampoo part and I just, whatever you want to call that, daub it, and just make it really nice and foamy, and then rinse it really, really well. The one trick I know that my brushes have absolutely no soap in it, and is if I know I'm willing to stick it in my mouth, I know there's no soap on it. Basically, you want no soap left on your brushes. It's not good for the bristles. And then you lay them, I put them in a foil pan with a triple sheet of paper towel, and I let them dry flat, not upright, not downwards, flat, and I let them dry overnight. Or if I need to use them right away, then I dry them really well with a paper towel, And then the next day, if I'm letting them dry overnight, they're ready to go. And I store them always upright like this. Always, 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 always upright. So there you have it. That's how to take care of your brushes. If you're using these little guys, my little tattoo thingies, they're very easy to maintain. If you have dried paint in it, you just do this. Squeeze them together. Like you're talking, see? And there's going to be a little peel of paint, and then you just pull it out, and it will be brand new again. And if you would like to get some of these, you can just get in touch with me. And I have a ton of them, and I know where to get more. You know, we can just work something out. So if you've enjoyed this little tutorial, leave me a message at the bottom. And please make sure you visit the Ladybug Hugs fan page on Facebook. In the meantime, I hope the Lord blesses you abundantly. And we will talk soon. Bye now.